Hi guys, welcome back to Lighthaven Farm. In this video, we're going to show off the farm's new acquisition. We were able to purchase a used 1987 Layton camper off of Facebook Marketplace. Something unique about this camper is that it came with free dirt inside and out. So my wife and I spent several days cleaning out the inside of trash, debris, clothing, old dishes, you name it. So we tossed out the old bedding and scrubbed up the sinks, and the bathroom came out really nice. My buddy even came over to the farm, used his mobile pressure washing rig, and cleaned the algae off the outside. We put it in the same place that we hope to eventually build the house. So we're sort of getting a view of the lay of the land on where eventually will be our front porch. It looks real nice in that position, and we're enjoying the area. And lucky for us, it was only about 10 minutes away from where we're at. So it was really easy to get here. And it's in, even though it's a 1987 Layton, it is in really good condition. There's only a few spots that need to be tended to where there's some leaks in the ceiling, but for the most part, for what we got it for, it's a really good deal. Some things we're gonna tackle on this to bring it up to the standards that we like to camp out in is we're gonna have to get a new battery. We'll get a second propane tank just for reserves. I'm not sure whether the furnace works, and I'm kind of hesitant to just fire it up while we have people here because you never know, carbon monoxide and stuff. So I'm gonna tinker with that a little bit later. If the heater does work or the furnace does work, that'd be great, because in the wintertime we can come up here and just literally chill out. So some other areas of concern that I need to tackle are our lock sets. Just about every lock that's on this camper, whether it be door handle, deadbolt, or the locks that are in the storage on the back side and the front side. I never got the keys, and the locks are pretty bad to begin with, so I'm just going to get replacements for it. That's a simple fix, and I may do a video on that. It's just a matter of removing this screw, removing this this big nut that goes around the bot, and the whole lock set comes out. You can see how flimsy this is. That might be up for a replacement as well. So as I was mentioning before, we have some leaks in the ceiling, and it's always a good idea with these older campers to seal the edges and around any venting that you have inside there. And we have 3 vents, and all of them are showing a little bit of leakage around the perimeter. So I purchased some products on Amazon. This is Beach Lane leak. It's permanent repair tape, and I'll show a video coming up down the road here how I apply this. It's got a sticky back on it, and the adhesion on it is really phenomenal. Okay, so now we're on the inside of the camper. Some things I want to improve upon: I'm going to replace these incandescent lights with LEDs, super bright LEDs that will give a lot more light in here. But most of the lighting in here, as I'm very surprised, works. There's a light fixture in here with both bulbs that are burnt out. We're going to replace that. The microwave fired right up when we connected the power. We think the refrigerator's working. We're kind of iffy on that right now. The vent on the stove and the light fixture works real good. We're pretty happy with everything in here so far. I've got to replace that bulb. Over here, I'm going to fabricate an extension on this bench so that we can put a mattress in here and use it as a bed, because the table converting into a bed and then the bunk beds way in the back there are on the smaller side. So we'll put maybe a full mattress in here. I think at one time, originally the factory, this was like a love seat or a couch that folded out into a bed, but for whatever reason it didn't make it. Another benefit of having the camper up at the farm is it'll give us a great place to take a break, relax, also maybe take a nap if we need to. And there's a restroom, which is always a added benefit. You could shower in there if we wanted to. Functioning stove, so it's just a matter of getting the propane tanks refilled. With the use of a small generator, we can even run the electricity inside there as well as a refrigerator. So after an extensive cleaning, my wife went to decorating the camper. You can see the extensive use of tchotchkes and knickknacks and everywhere in the camper. Maybe an overabundance of farm theme. Don't trip and fall, you might break something. You can see how we're kind of converting the camper over to our own. So working as a team, the family loaded up the trailer with benches and tables and pavilions, donation from my mom, positioned it near the camper. And then we made several trips, loading up bricks from my house that were donated to me by my neighbor up the street. Thank you, Matt and Carol. Relocated them to farm so that we could have a fire ring area. And we hope to have campfires now that the seasons are changing and it's getting cooler at night. It'd be really cool to hang around outside the camper, watch the stars, and have a nice fire and make some s'mores. So thank you to my daughter and wife for helping me do the heavy lifting and hauling 278-pound bricks up to the farm so that we could have a nice fire pit patio area, place to chill out, take a break in between the work at the farm. So it's coming along well, and we're glad that we have it.
If you haven't already, like our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified of new video content.